Hello, heifers! It's the Big Mama Lisa, and today we're going to be looking at some Lorcana. We are looking at the first chapter starter deck of Emerald and Ruby. Ooh. It's something I just recently got interested in. I just want to show you what all comes with this particular set and to see what our mystery cards are that are going to be in the pack. So stick around and let's see what we got here. Some of y'all are already pretty familiar about what comes in the first edition, but I just got started and we didn't really have a lot of the first chapter cards. We mostly have Floodborn and Into the Inklands, so I went ahead and I bought a bunch of first chapter stuff to see what we would get our hands into. So here we go. Here's our lovely little pack, our 60 card bundle, and then ooh, some Maleficent. First chapter mystery pack. We're going to open that last. Let's take a look and see what kind of cards are actually in the 60 count deck. I'm not running either one of these colors in my deck. Now my husband though, he is getting into the green set himself. He's got a green and gold that he's working with right now. And I know that's not really the meta. The current meta is the like the lore goats and the meta mims. Like I've seen a bunch of those getting played in the packs, or the decks rather, that are down at my local store. We're not part of like the actual competition bracket yet, but we'll get there. So let's see here. We've got Aladdin with Ward as a 2. That's not so bad. Cruella de Vil. Now I have a different one. I have the blue one of her. Now, that's what I like, is being able to choose a character to go to their player's hand, which you could do the lore goat on yourself, or you could just, get rid of some of your competition's grossness. Then we've got, our Aladdin 5/5, our 7. God, he's expensive. He's expensive, but during your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, you gain 2 lore, and each opponent loses 2 lore. Ooh, that's actually kind of nasty. That's kind of nasty. You don't see too terrible mini cards where you lose lore, so having one where you can, that's kind of gross. He's expensive to get on the field, though. Now, we do have some Duke Welseltons. We got those from a box. And we do have some horses, but I believe we have, different horses than this one. And also, why? I bet the cards feel a little funny. They feel a little different from the other cards I have. No, we haven't had an Iago. Gains Reckless. Okay. Here's Jasper. I don't think we've had Jasper actually. Quest. Chosen opposing character can't quest during their next turn. Oh, that's kind of mean. These would be great in my husband's deck, the Jaspers. Mad Hatter. Ooh. Drawing a card. This is actually good. Ooh, damn. This is a pretty good card. I mean, he costs a lot with 5, but he's worth it. He's definitely worth it. We've had Megara. Megara is in our deck, and we haven't had Steamboat Mickey, but he's pretty. I would say that's not a very impressive card. I know his best. Good way to get some monsters off of the field. Stampede. The only thing I don't like about Stampede is that your chosen character has to already be damaged. So, it's fine to, finish somebody out, but unless you're fighting like that, you can get better cards than that. Whenever one of your characters quests this turn, each opponent loses 1 lore. There we go. Some more fucking stealing. That's gonna be. They're expensive though. That's the only problem. Vicious Betrayal. We've got those ones before. Stolen Scimitar. Look at me. Look at me being completely unable to fucking read shit, right? How fucking dare I? Chosen character gets +1 this turn. If a character named Aladdin is chosen, he gets +2 instead. And then, of course, we do have, when you play this character, each opponent loses 1 lore. So this one from the first deck is all about getting rid of lore, and that's what I haven't seen so far in a lot of our competitions, is I have not seen a lot of lore stealing or lore killing. Captain. He's just an expensive horse. Donald Duck. Bunch of level 2 Donald Duckies. Like, we can't be mad at some Donald Duckies. LeFou. When you play this character, ready chosen character. They can't quest for the rest of the turn. So I can ready somebody and they can fight, but they can't. Yeah, now we have the gold Pongo, and not the red one, so now we have the red one. And he's evasive. Delightful. More losing lore if these guys get played. Just for coming out on the field. Your opponent loses some. I can't be mad at that. Scar? Ooh. That's a pretty badass image of Scar. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty sultry there. Sergeant Tibbs. I've seen a lot of Sergeant Tibbs in the Thingamadicker. You know where they have like a box and it's all like the cheapy cards for like 75 cents a piece or some shit? I've seen a lot of Sergeant Tibbs there. Stitch Abomination. Expensive, but can get a lot of lore in one go. Now Dragonfire I'm familiar with. This one gets played a lot during competition. He's got a sword. Shield of Virtue. Now I've heard that there's a really wicked combination with the Shield of Virtue. And now I can't remember what it is, but there's a really sick combination with Shield of Virtue and some other character. I'm like still learning, y'all. So that's just what automatically comes. Now let's see. This is the part that I'm the most interested in. Is seeing what kind of random cards we can get from this. And hopefully we can get something good. Like, that'd be pretty sick. So let's see here. By all means, I'm not good at knowing what to what to flip. So we're just gonna go from this side. Work together. I've seen that one. Chosen character gains support this turn. That's not so bad. Oop, we're turning the camera. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Hold still. Gaston to must challenge each. That's the one part I don't like is they have to attack. I mean, I get it, but still. Hakuna Matata song. Remove 3 damage from each of your characters. That's a massive heal. Magic Brooms! I have a different version of the Magic Brooms, actually. When you play this character, you may shuffle a card from any discard into its player's deck. That's not so bad. I could probably use these guys. I might have to put this one on my deck because I got a blue-purple. Sudden Chill. Each opponent chooses and discards a card. Gross, but effective. Micah would love to have that one. When you play this character, you may draw a card, then choose and discard a card for Simba. Oh, there's Grammatala, a different version of her. When this character is banished, you may put this card into your inkwell, face down and exerted. Okay. Cinderella! Remove up to 3 damage. Oh, that's not so bad. Healing. That's if people leave you, because most people don't leave you damaged on the field. They leave, you know, they kick your ass. They make sure you're gone. Draw 2 cards and choose and discard 2 cards. Okay, Ransack's not so bad. Love that. Ooh, hello Zeus, you're purple. What's going on with you? We got Rush and Challenger +4. Okay, so he becomes a 4/4 basically when he's challenging. Okay. Banish all characters, be prepared. Yeah, I've had that played on me a couple times. Ooh, and then we have a shiny Stitch, new dog. That's cute. And there we go. There's our first set from the first chapter. And I hope to see you guys again soon. Ciao!